What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, and back with some more Kate Bush. And I have to say, this is one of the more fun deep dives I'm going on, because in a way it's less predictable. Not that any deep dive I'm going on, I just instantly, oh, I know what they sound like, and so now I know what these tunes are going to be like. It's not really like that. But I will say with Kate, I feel less, confident in terms of, what sonics I'm going to hear, what lyrics I'm going to hear, whether I'm going to be able to hear all of the lines, or whether her vocal sort of artistry will sort of overtake my mind and I'm not so much hearing the words. All sorts of different experiences have happened during the Kate Bush reaction series, which is telling in terms of the quality of her songs. Once again, I am aware she's a very visual artist as well. At some point, I would like to go through all her videos. I am sort of holding off on watching them just because if that happens, I'd like them to be as fresh as possible. But even just hearing the studio albums, the experience of each one of the songs has been remarkable, like sonically, and again, in a few cases, especially lyrically, where it's, again, the kick inside, I think, is maybe the most prominent example, where it's like, okay, I'm hearing some themes and some ideas, and then, some people spell out some of the lyrics or just sort of give me their take on it. It's like, oh my goodness, I had no idea. So yeah, it's been a really fun journey, and again, the passion of the Kate Bush fans was clear to me from the earliest stages. So once again, shout out to all of you. We're continuing through her 1978 album Lionheart, and we're up to a tune, and it is called In the Warm Room. I suppose, I'm just thinking the kick inside, I suppose it could be a metaphor for, a growing child in the womb, the warm room. But in another way, rooms where intimate activity takes place tend to be dark and, sweaty, dark and warm. So I suppose in the warm room, and knowing, that even at this early stage in her career, she was not afraid to write lyrics about sexuality and about sex itself. So I would not put that interpretation beyond the possibility of reason, but ultimately it is a bit ambiguous, and there are a lot of different reasons a room could be warm. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but let's find out. This is Kate Bush from her album Lionheart, and the tune is In the Warm Room.
Her perfume reaches you. Eventually you'll fall from. Down you'll go to where the mellow wallows. In the warm room, she'll touch you with your mama's hand. You'll long to kiss those red lips, but when you do, it'll feel like kicking a habit. She'll tell you that she'll stay. Ooh, so you better barricade the way out. She'll tell she loves you. She's waiting in that warm room.
Sounds like a threat by the end.
She's waiting in that warm room.
Bravo. Yeah, so lyrically, I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. It does sound like we're talking intimacy. It does sound like we're talking, that type of warm room, but at the same time, it didn't seem clear cut. We're barricading the way out. I was thinking normally a barricade is designed to prevent something from coming in or from like approaching the current position, not from preventing retreat. So yeah, it's interesting the idea of like she's waiting for you in the warm room, but maybe once you get in there, you can't get out. So yeah, and she'll tell you she loves you, which is different than saying like she loves you. Obviously, a third party may not know what's going on in the head of the woman in question, but it is, there's some sort of ambiguities and sort of like telling phrases that I think suggest that maybe it's not so clear cut as like, well, it's someone with whom you want to have a great intimate experience and they're just waiting for you to initiate that process. I feel like there's something else going on here, so do let me know if I'm right about that. Unfortunately, I do have a sleepy Luca on my lap who will be disappointed that she must get up. Nevertheless, do let me know what you think of the tune. I will see you next time.